Hi there, I'm Andrew. Welcome to Urban Rider for an updated look at one of our best-selling leather jackets of all time. This is the Roland Sands design Ronin leather jacket, and it's been in the collection now for a good 4 years and it's still going strong. We thought it was time to give you a new review because the old one was embarrassingly old school. This one is basically the same jacket. The great thing about the Ronin is it's been tried and tested over time, and it's proven such a winner that there haven't been many sort of design tweaks to it really, other than a few kind of fit tweaks since the first release back in sort of 2012. So the latest version remains pretty unchanged. Here we have it in the tobacco. It's also available in a black. There's a new variation as well, which I'm wearing here, called the Black Ops, which we're going to do a separate video review for, with some really nice new features as well. So do check that out too if you're interested in the jacket. But the current version, the standard Ronin, is available in the original tobacco and in the black as well. So tobacco we have here. Mannequin in a medium, I'm wearing a medium as well. The fit's what we call a kind of city fit, I guess, which means it's sort of quite snug, but it's not sort of too sporty and too short-cut and kind of restricting of movement. So the jacket itself features a 1.1 to 1.2 millimeter thickness oiled and waxed cowhide leather in the main part of the body. You've got slightly sort of thinner leather paneling on the inside of the arms where the perforations are on this jacket. And essentially the jacket kind of comes as it is. That's one of the things to consider with the Roland Sands collection. They're all armor ready, so you get pocket holes with Velcro for the elbows, shoulders and the back as well. So what are you getting with the Ronin? You're getting something that's designed by Roland Sands himself, Californian ex-racer. Very, very well known and respected guy. Roland Sands started out doing hard parts for kind of Harleys and custom bikes. They do top of the range stuff, and in the last sort of 5-6 years released this clothing section, and it's been one of the most popular summer riding departments in our store online as well, and it seems to be popular wherever you live. So it works really well in the UK, this leather they've released. Although it's designed in a kind of California climate, it does seem to work really well for that kind of in-between weather we get in the UK and through big parts of Europe where it's not really, really hot or really, really cold. If you're in that in-between area, that kind of 1.1 millimeter thickness leather does do very, very well for you, kind of taking the wind blast off and insulating a bit, but not too much. The Ronin jacket itself, the leather, it's not kind of treated with any clever technical modern materials. That's not the point of this jacket. This is something to wear on days you just want to get out and ride. If it is going to chuck it down, probably don't use the jacket or take a kind of waterproof overlayer you can just chuck on and stow away when the rain stops. The jacket itself has not been designed to kind of keep everything out. It's designed to kind of keep a bit of airflow going, keep you the right temperature as well, and that's why you get the perforations on the inside paneling down the inside of the sleeves. So the styling on the jacket, there's a couple of leathers in their range and they're all slightly different. The Ronin is the kind of sort of neutral design, I would say, and it's a little bit more toned down than other popular jackets from the collection, like the Clash, which you can see in one of our other video reviews. The Clash has been almost exactly as popular as the Ronin, and that's a more recent addition with a sort of more classic 80s rocker inspired design to it, whereas the Ronin is slightly more neutral, standard kind of straight down zip, unlike the angled zipper on the Clash. So this jacket therefore has a slightly wider range of appeal perhaps, and a slightly wider range of applications in terms of what bikes it might go with. The jackets themselves, they have really nice YKK sort of brass machine zips, which have a nice worn effect to them and do look very well stylized with the kind of engraved Roland Sands detailing, which you get on all the snaps throughout the jacket. The inside of the jacket as well, really beautiful. You've got this kind of poly satin lining, which is very heavily kind of stylized and branded. There's really nice gold color to it. It's very, very soft and it's very comfortable too. You've got a couple of elasticated pockets, which are good for kind of a bit of storage. And as we said before, you do have those Velcro panels just on the inside where the shoulder and elbow and the zip for the back protector. Perforations, as you can see, running down most of the inside. That's just to keep the airflow going, as we said before. And there's a little zipper here just underneath the leather outer layer on the left breast. A good place to store something like keys that you really don't want jangling about. Obviously, you've got those pockets on the outside too. Simple YKK zip system to operate those. As you go around the back, you notice that you've got these kind of pre-curved sleeves. You can see that in the design. That means you don't have to fight to get into position on the bike. Really lovely paneling down the arm as well, which gives it that sort of distinctive look, but also just helps with the kind of movement of the arms as well. And you've got the adjustment zip with the perforation leather piece behind it on the cuffs as well. And down on the waist, you can see you do have a slightly drop back here. It's not massive, but it does do just enough if you have a slightly more angled, sportier setup to help prevent any kind of gap at the back with the jeans. And also on either side on the waist, you've got this here just to tailor it in, which has a leather perforated panel behind it for airflow as well. So you can get a pretty good fit with the Ronin jacket. There's a few adjustment options just to help kind of tailor it in a bit. And this round here, around the back, that's always been on the jacket. I'm not entirely sure myself what that is. I think it might just be a kind of hanging hook or just simply there just because. So the jacket has really good stock at the moment in the UK, and as we said, it's been the best seller in the leather range for quite a few years now. So if you have any further questions about the jacket, do please leave them in the section below, and we'll get back to you within a couple of days. In stock and available online at urbanrider.co.uk with free international shipping to most worldwide destinations, so do check that out. And if you do like the videos, please do subscribe. There's some fantastic stuff coming out for 2016. Please do also watch the Black Ops review that we mentioned at the beginning of the video. That's a really exciting alternative along the same lines, of course, to the Ronin, and there's a Clash version as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.